Welcome to your daily writing habit, episode number 67. Oh my goodness, already? I am your host, Christine Whitmarsh, and people call me Christine Inc. That's spelled INK. Every day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three types of habits can have a huge impact on your success as an author: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset. So, we are looking at writing fundamentals, and we're looking at memoir writing fundamentals in particular. And if you're not actually writing your memoir, and even if you have no plans to write your memoir, hang in there anyway. There could be some good things here that you can apply to other areas of writing. So, let's have some fun. If your memoir were a movie, how would it open? As we know, those of us who love to watch movies, the first scene of a movie sets the tone for the rest. And in some cases, it determines whether the rest of the movie is even worth watching. The same is true for the opening scene of a book. Opening scene of a book, especially a memoir where you're engaging readers in the story of your life, can't emphasize enough. So important to have that captivating, compelling, just amazing opening scene that makes readers lean in and say, I cannot wait to find out what happens to this person next. So, when writing the story of your life, how can you craft that captivating opening scene? Here's one way: be descriptive. Use emotions, rising and falling tension, and physical scene details, because believe it or not, we actually can't see what's in your head. Sometimes, as authors, I know this when I do what's called an editorial analysis of people's manuscripts. And there's a lot of assumptions sometimes that I have to point out to authors and say, we actually don't know what that looks like. We don't know the rules of that world. And I'm going to need you to describe that for me. So, in addition to using emotions and things like rising and falling tension, really get those physical scene details, not overkill, but just enough so we can see the stuff that you're seeing in your head. So, the setting up and release of tension, that's almost like beats in a song. That is a really cool way that you can create a gripping scene that draws in the readers. So think about those kind of beats in a song where, so you think of one as the setup of the tension and the next one is the release of tension. I know this idea of setting up and release of tension. I'm reading about this now in Seth Godin's latest book, This is Marketing. And he talks about that as a marketing tool as well. And that comes from writing. And he should know he started as a ghostwriter. Fun fact. So the setting up and release of tension, like beats in a song, that can draw in the reader. And when it comes to emotions, if you're writing your memoir, dig deep, think back, and see what emotions come up for you from this particular scene of your life. And the most important part is be honest about those. Don't kind of, clean your life story because you're writing it for your memoir now. And believe me, I've been working on my memoir, so I know this cannot be, sometimes it's like not the most pleasant of experiences to look back on experiences in your life that, like, quite frankly, you'd like to edit and rewrite. It's very important that you go back to those experiences in your life as they happened and tap into the emotions you felt at the time. Because believe me, readers can tell if you're holding back or if you're not being real with them. They have really good radars for that. So whether you're writing your memoir or not, play with this tip. Today's tip: be descriptive, use emotions, rising and falling tension, and physical scene details. That's today's tip, as a valuable exercise to strengthen your writing muscles. And remember, if you're looking for a place to float ideas and get feedback and support from your fellow authors, check out my private Inc. authors group on Facebook. Thank you for joining me here today on Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you lock in your writing habits so you can finish writing an awesome book that people can't wait to read. And if you know someone else who wants to do the same thing, please help them out and share this with them. Until tomorrow, happy writing.